and treat them as God. I will let elders be my guide and respect all women as I would my mother. I will strive for purity of heart, soul, and the environment. I will uphold the honor of my motherland and strive for harmony. I will be a guardian of my family, social, and cultural heritage. With this pledge, I start my chanting, God bless me, help me, and guide me. Om Namo Narayanaya.
Shall we start?
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome all to the crash course of Thiruppavai and Thiruppaliyezhuchi.
Yes, Guruji, please start.
Guruji.
Om Namo Venkatesaya. Shuklam Bharataram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Lakshmi Nada Samarambham Nada Yamna Madhyamam Asmadacharya Pariyandam Vande Guru Paramparam Tameva Matva Paravasudevam Range Sayam Raja Vadarhaniyam Prapodikim Yokrita Suktimalam Bhaktangrirenam Bhagavantamide Mandangkudiyanvar Mamarayor Manniyasir Tondar Adipodi Tonnagaram Vanda Dinarthavayal Tennarangat Tammanai Palli Unartham Piran Uditta Oor. As you all know, the last two are the Taniyans of Thiruppaliyezhuchi. Till yesterday we have learnt about up to 5 pasarams. Today, 6th pasaram, we will be learning it. Can I have the first devotee? Before that, let me once chant the pasaram of yesterday in a slow tempo. Pulambina Putkalam Pumpolil Kalinvai Poyitru Kangul Pugundadu Pulari Kalandadu Gunadisai Kanekadalaravam Kalivanda Midatria Kalampakam Punainda Alangalam Todayal Kundu Adiyinai Panivan Amarargal Pugundarar Adalillamma Ilangayar Kon Varipadu Seikoyil Emberman Palli Elundarulaye. We will learn today's pasaram. Madam, can I have the first devotee?
Rajeshwari ma'am. Sorry, Guruji, I'm not getting.
I'm not able to call, ma'am. No mic option.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Same for me too.
Okay, one of you can repeat.
Yeah, Gayatri ji, can you please make us as a presenter? Myself, Rajeshwari Udayakumar ji and Aruna Chandra ji, we are not getting option to enable mic of the devotees. Gayatri ji. Okay, can we repeat?
I am Kasturi Rangan. I am able to unmute.
Okay, proceed.
Okay.
Hariom. Iraviyar Maninedum Kasturi Ranganji, can you repeat?
Iraviyar Maninedum Terodum Ivaro Irayavar Padinoru Vidayarum Ivaro Maruviya Mayilinan Arumugan Ivano Marudarum Vasukkalum Vandu Vandindi Puraviyodu Adalum Padalum Terum Kumaradandam Pugundu India Vellam India Vellam Aruvarai Anaya அருவரை அணைய
நின் கோயில் முன் இவரோ
நின் கோயில் முன் இவரோ நின் கோயில் முன் இவரோ
அரங்கத்தம்மா
அரங்கத்தம்மா அரங்கத்தம்மா
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே.
Good. Can I have the next devotee?
Yes, Guruji. Kalaiselvi ma'am. Kalaiselvi P ma'am, please unmute.
Yes, ma'am. Jai Sri Ram.
Jai Sri Ram. இரவியர் மணிநெடும்
இரவியர் மணிநெடும் இரவியர் மணிநெடும்
தேருடும் இவரோ
தேரொடும் இவரோ தேரொடும் இவரோ
இறையவர் 11
இறையவர் 11 இறையவர் 11
விடையரும் இவரோ
விடையரும் இவரோ விடையரும் இவரோ
மருவிய மயிலினன்
மருவிய மயிலினன் மருவிய மயிலினன்
அருமுகன் இவனோ
அருமுகன் இவனோ அருமுகன் இவனோ
மருதரும் வசுக்களும்
மருதரும் வசுக்களும் மருதரும் வசுக்களும்
வந்து வந்தீண்டி
வந்து வந்தீண்டி வந்து வந்தீண்டி
புரவியோடு ஆடலும்
புரவியோடு ஆடலும் புரவியோடு ஆடலும்
பாடலும் தேரும்
பாடலும் தேரும் பாடலும் தேரும்
குமரதண்டம் புகுந்து
குமரதண்டம் புகுந்து குமரதண்டம் புகுந்து
ஈண்டிய வெள்ளம்
ஈண்டிய வெள்ளம் ஈண்டிய வெள்ளம்
அருவரை அணைய
அருவரை அணைய அருவரை அணைய
நின் கோயில் முன் இவரோ
நின் கோயில் முன் இவரோ நின் கோயில் முன் இவரோ
அரங்கத்தம்மா
அரங்கத்தம்மா அரங்கத்தம்மா
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே.
குட். நெக்ஸ்ட் devotee to
Thank you,
chant.
Guruji.
Nanda Harivallabi.
Okay, ma'am.
Nanda Harivallabi.
Namaste, ma'am.
நமஸ்தே. இரவியர் மணிநெடும் தேரொடும் இவரோ
இரவியர் மணிநெடும் தேரொடும் இவரோ
Again.
இரவியர் மணிநெடும் தேரொடும் இவரோ
இறையவர் 11 விடையரும் இவரோ
இறையவர் 11 விடையரும் இவரோ இறையவர் 11 விடையரும் இவரோ
மருவிய மயிலினன் அருமுகன் இவனோ
மருவிய மயிலினன் அருமுகன் இவனோ மருவிய மயிலினன் அருமுகன் இவனோ
மருதரும் வசுக்களும் வந்து வந்தீண்டி
மருதரும் வசுக்களும் வந்து வந்தீண்டி மருதரும் வசுக்களும் வந்து வந்தீண்டி
புரவியோடு ஆடலும் பாடலும் தேரும்
புரவியோடாடலும் பாடலும் தேரும் புரவியோடாடலும் பாடலும் தேரும்
குமரதண்டம் புகுந்து ஈண்டிய வெள்ளம்
குமரதண்டம் புகுந்தீண்டிய வெள்ளம் குமரதண்டம் புகுந்தீண்டிய வெள்ளம்.
புரவியோடு ஆடலும். That word, when it is combined, it will be given in printing as புரவியோடு ஆடலும். குமரதண்டம் புகுந்து இண்டிய. So it is குமரதண்டம் புகுந்து ஈண்டிய வெள்ளம். To understand, I am just breaking the words. Once you are familiar, you can combine and read. அருவரை அணையனின் கோயில் முன் இவரோ
அருவரை அணையனின் கோயில் முன் இவரோ அருவரை அணையனின் கோயில் முன் இவரோ
அரங்கத்தம்மா பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே
அரங்கத்தம்மா பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே. அரங்கத்தம்மா பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே.
Good. Now we will just see the brief meaning of this pasuram. Till the 5 pasuram, he has been describing about the indications of the day, the sun being arisen, and what are all the indications in the nature once the sun is there on the sky. Now in this pasuram, he says, who are all waiting for his darshan. Iraviyar maninadum therodum ivaro. Iraviyar he addresses to the 12 Adityas, who has come on their great and big chariots. Irayavar 11 vidayarum. Iraviyar maninadum therodum ivaro. When we say 12 Adityas, you have different names for the sun god like Vivaswan, Aryaman, Varuna, Pushan, Indra, Vishnu. You have 12 names for all the 12 Adityas. Next, Irayavar 11 vidayarum ivaro. Who is that indicated by 11? 11 is the number 11. So 11 Rudras. So you have Mahadevan, Rudran, Shankaran, Haran, Vijayan, Isananan, like that you have the different names for the 11 Rudras. So these 11 Rudras are said here. Irayavar 11 vidayarum ivaro. So the one who has been ruling or protecting the world, the 11 Rudras are also present for your darshan. Mariviya Mailinan Arumukan Ivano. The Lord Subramanya, whose vehicle is the peacock, he is also among the persons who are waiting for your darshan. Marutharum Vasukkalam Vandindi. We say there are 49 Maruthukal and Ashtavasukal. Vasukal is Ashtavasukal. Ashtavasukal are the one who administers the various elements of nature, like the Panchabhutas. We say the Ashtavasukal names, if you want, Tara, Turba, Soma, Aha, Anila, Anilan. It goes on for 8 Ashtavasukal. They are the one who takes care of or administers the 5 elements, Panchabhutas, like fire, water, air. Then Soman is Chandran. Prapasa is the one who is in charge of the early morning rise, and Pradyumnan for light. So similarly, you have Ashtavasukal who takes care of the nature's elements. Marutharum Vasukalam Vandu Indi. These words Indi you would have heard in the previous pasuram also. Means they are coming in a crowd and they are just pushing each other. When you have a big crowd, no, you just push each other to have some darshan or to have the sight of something. So Marutharum Vasukalam Vandu Indi. How have they come? Puraviyodu Adalum Padalum Therum. Puravi is horses. Their horses, then they dance, they sing, and they've all come in the not only on their vehicles respectively. I mean, last pasuram we saw that they have come on their elephants with the drums and other things. Here he says they have come in the horse, Subramanya on his peacock, and they have come on their chariots, and they are all dancing and singing the praise of their Lord. Puraviyodu Adalum Padalum Therum. Kumaradandam Pugundi India Vellam. Kumaradandam is normally they say the Senadipati or the team leader or the thing is Senadipati is Lord Subramanya. So Kumaradandam, the dandam he has got on his hand. With that, along with Subramanya, all these people who have been mentioned above, they have all come in a big gathering. Pugundi India Vellam. Vellam is like a big cluster, you say. Vellam normally for flood we say. Vellam is flood, overflowing of the water. Similarly, now this big crowd of Devas, Marutharum, Vasukal, all these people have crowded themselves like they are flooding themselves to have the darshan of Lord Ranganatha. Aruvarai Araya Anayan in Koil Munivara. What they have done, they have all come in clusters as a big crowd and standing in front of the temple entrance to have the darshan of you. So Arangathamma Palli Elundarulaye. So the Lord, as so many people or so many devas, all of them have come in front of your temple to have your darshan. Please, it is high time now. You wake up from your yogic sleep and bless all of us for the welfare of both this world and that world. So this is what is mentioned in this pasuram, that who all have come for the darshan of Lord Ranganatha and waiting for his first sight once you wake up from the sleep. So let us also pray Lord Ranganatha to wake him from his sleep by chanting this Thiruppaliyezhuchi, so that we will all be blessed with his darshan. both darshan is that what removes our ignorance. In fact, though this indicates about the natural, the nature's changes and the persons who are all waiting for the Lord, it is that jnanam is that prakasham, sunlight, and ignorance is that night or the darkness. So once that is removed from us, within us, then we will have the darshan of the Lord. That is the inner meaning in each pasram you will get. So let us also prostrate ourselves at the lotus feet of Lord Ranganatha and get his blessings. Om Namo Venkatesaya, Tondaradi Pudiyalvaadu Thiruvadigalai Sharanam. We will see the next passaram tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji.
Harihi Om. Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashanteye Lakshmi Natha Samarambam Natha Yamuna Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Sri Vishnu Chitta Kulanandana Kalpavallim Sri Rangaraja Harichandana Yogadrisyam Sakshat Shamam Karunaya Kamalam Ivanyam Godamananya Sharana Sharanam Prapadye. Om Namo Venkatesaya. My pranams to everybody. So let's revise the two slokas that we learned yesterday. I'll chant slowly so that you can join me in your while you're in mute. Tumani maadathu chutrum vilakkeriya Dhupam kamala tuilanai mel kanvalarum Maman magale manikadavam taltiravai Mameeravalai ezhuppiro ummagaldan Oomayo anri chevido anantalo Yema perunduyil mandirappatalo Mamayan Madhavan Vaikuntan என்றென்று நாமம் பலவும் நவின்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய் நோற்றுச் சுவர்க்கம் புகுகின்ற அம்மனாய் மாற்றமும் தாராரோ வாசல் திறவாதார் நாற்றத் துழாய்முடி நாராயணன் நம்மால் போற்ற பறை தரும் புண்ணியனால் பண்டொரு நாள் கூற்றத்தின் வாய் வீழ்ந்த கும்பகர்ணனும் தோற்றும் உனக்கே பெருந்துயில் தான் தந்தானோ ஆற்ற அனந்தல் உடையாய் அருங்கலமே தேற்றமாய் வந்து திரவேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Let's move on to passaram number 11. I need the first volunteer, please.
Veena Chitturi ma'am, please unmute. Veena Chitturi ma'am.
Om Namo Narayana Guruji.
Om Namo Narayana. Kattrukkaravai
Kattrukkaravai Kattrukkaravai
Ganangal Palakarandu
Kanangal Palakarandu Kanangal Palakarandu
Setrar Tiralariya
Setrar Tiral Ariya Setrar Tiral Ariya
Tiralariya
Setrar Tiral Aliya Setrar Tiral Aliya.
It's a ra, you'll have to fold your tongue. Tiralariya
Ariya Ariya
Ariya ra
Aliya Aliya Aliya
சென்று செருச்செய்யும்
சென்று செருச்செய்யும் சென்று செருச்செய்யும்
குற்றமொன்றில்லாத
குற்றம் ஒன்று இல்லாத குற்றம் ஒன்று இல்லாத
கோவலர்த்தம் பொற்கொடியே
கோவலர்த்தம் பொற்கொடியே கோவலர்த்தம் பொற்கொடியே
புற்றவரல்குல்
புற்றவர்வல்குல் புற்றவர்வல்குல்
புனமையிலே போதராய்
புனமையிலே போதராய் புனமையிலே போதராய்
சுற்றத்துத் தோழிமார்
சுற்றத்துத் தோழிமார் சுற்றத்துத் தோழிமார்
எல்லாரும் வந்து நின்
எல்லாரும் வந்து நின் எல்லாரும் வந்து நின்
முற்றம் புகுந்து
முற்றம் புகுந்து முற்றம் புகுந்து
முகில்வண்ணன் பேர்பாட
முகில்வண்ணன் பேர்பாடா முகில்வண்ணன் பேர்பாடா
சிற்றாதே பேசாதே
சிற்றாதே பேசாதே சிற்றாதே பேசாதே
செல்வப் பெண்டாட்டினி
செல்வ பெண்டாட்டினி செல்வ பெண்டாட்டினி
எற்றுக்குறங்கும்
எற்றுக்குறங்கும் எற்றுக்குறங்கும்
பொருளேலோரெம்பாவாய்
பொருளேலோரெம்பாவாய் பொருளேலோரெம்பாவாய்.
Thank you. Next person.
Teri Bhagavati Rao. Teri Bhagavati Rao, please unmute. Sugasini. Sugasini ji, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
கற்றுக்கரவை
கற்றுக்கரவை கற்றுக்கரவை
கணங்கள் பல கரந்து
கணங்கள் பல கரந்து கணங்கள் பல கரந்து
செற்றார் திரளழிய
செற்றார் திரளிய செற்றார் திரளழிய
சென்று செருச்செய்யும்
சென்று செருஞ்செய்யும் சென்று செருஞ்செய்யும்
செருச்செய்யும் சென்று செருச்செய்யும்
சென்று செருச்செய்யும் சென்று செருச்செய்யும்
குற்றமொன்றில்லாத
குற்றமொன்றில்லாத குற்றமொன்றில்லாத
கோவலர்த்தம் பொற்கொடியே
கோவலர்த்தம் பொற்கொடியே கோவலர்த்தம் பொற்கொடியே
புற்றவரல்குல்
புற்றவர் வல்குல் புற்றரவல்குல்
புனமயிலே போதராய்
புனமயிலே போதராய் புனமயிலே போதராய்
சுற்றத்து தோழிமார்
சுற்றத்து தோழிமா சுற்றத்து தோழிமார்
எல்லாரும் வந்து நின்
எல்லாரும் வந்து நின் எல்லாரும் வந்து நின்
முற்றம் புகுந்து
முற்றம் புகுந்து முற்றம் புகுந்து
முகில் வண்ணன் பேர்பாட
முகில் வண்ணன் பேர்பாட முகில் வண்ணன் பேர்பாட
சிற்றாதே பேசாதே
சிற்றாதே பேசாதே சிற்றாதே பேசாதே
செல்வப் பெண்டாட்டினி
செல்வ பெண்டாட்டினி செல்வ பெண்டாட்டினி
எற்றுக்குறங்கும்
எற்றுக்குறங்கும் எற்றுக்குறங்கும்
பொருளேலோரெம்பாவாய்
பொருளேலோரெம்பாவாய் பொருளேலோரெம்பாவாய்.
Thank you. Next person.
Sindhu ma, please.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you, ma'am. Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaskaram. Let's do line by line. கற்றுக்கரவை கணங்கள் பல கரந்து
கற்றுக்கரவை கணங்கள் பல கரந்து கற்றுக்கரவை கணங்கள் பல கரந்து
செற்றார் திரளழிய சென்று செருச்செய்யும்
செற்றார் திரளழிய சென்று செருச்செய்யும் செற்றார் திரள் அழிய சென்று செருச்செய்யும்
குற்றமொன்றில்லாத கோவலர்த்தம் பொற்கொடியே
குற்றம் ஒன்றில்லாத கோவலர்த்தம் பொற்கொடியே குற்றம் ஒன்றில்லாத கோவலர்த்தம் பொற்கொடியே
புற்றவர் அல்கொல் புனமயிலே போதராய்
புற்றரவள்கொள் புனமயிலே போதராய் புற்றரவள்கொள் புனமயிலே போதராய்
சுற்றத்து தோழிமார் எல்லாரும் வந்து நின்
சுற்றத்து தோழிமார் எல்லாரும் வந்து நின் சுற்றத்து தோழிமார் எல்லாரும் வந்து நின்
முற்றம் புகுந்து முகில்வண்ணன் பேர்பாட
முற்றம் புகுந்து முகில்வண்ணன் பேர்பாட முற்றம் புகுந்து முகில்வண்ணன் பேர்பாட
சிற்றாதே பேசாதே செல்வப் பெண்டாட்டினி
சிற்றாதே பேசாதே செல்வப் பெண்டாட்டினி சிற்றாதே பேசாதே செல்வப் பெண்டாட்டினி
எற்றுக்குறங்கும் பொருளேலோரெம்பாவாய்
எற்றுக்குறங்கும் பொருளேலோர் எம்பாவாய். எற்றுக்குறங்கும் பொருளேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. So let's see the broad meaning of this pasaram. Now she has already woken up from five people. The sixth person she's waking up. Each one is unique. So this gopi is so beautiful. She's describing her the beauty of this gopi as well as her lineage, her father. She's talking about her father also. Katru karavai ganangal palakarandu. Katru means young. Karavaigal means the milky cows. So the cows which are yielding milk, they are called as karavai. Ganangal means groups and groups. That means one group is one ganam. So pala, that means he has got so much of curve that the prosperity of this, this Gokulam is so great that this Gopala has got a, great number of cows. So groups and groups of cows. So what he is doing is every day in the morning he has to milk those cows. Otherwise, if you don't milk the cows, it becomes a pain to this cows also. And therefore, he is doing Katrik Karavai Ganangal Palakarand. So that means he's milking all these cows. That is one aspect which he's doing. Second thing is Chettar Tiralariya Sendru Cherichim. Chettar means his enemies. Tiralariya means he is gaining victory over his enemies. He goes to that place and gains victory. Sendru Cherichim. That means he goes there and fights with them and gains victory over them. So that is also his duty. He is doing that. The implication here is Ramavatar. Imagine Rama was in Ayodhya, thousands and thousands of miles away from Lanka where Ravana was. Rama went all the way from Ayodhya to Lanka and then ultimately killed him. That is what is being implied here. Chettar Tiralariya, and he goes there to the place of the enemies. He doesn't wait for the enemies to come and attack him. He goes to the place of enemies and gains victory over them. Chettar Tiralariya Sendru Cherichim. That is the kind of Gopa that person is. Kutram Ondrillada Kovala. That means he doesn't have any blemish. That means he's doing his duties. His Varna Dharma, Ashrama Dharma, is doing it perfectly well. So that means Kutram Ondrillada Kovala. Kovala is a milkman. Tam Purkodiye. So you have come in that lineage. His father is like that, and therefore you should also follow your duties of getting up early in the morning and then chanting the name of the Lord and joining with us for this, this Vratam. So Purkodiye. Purkodiye means, you have this name, Hemalata. Hemalata, literal translation is Purkodi. Hema means gold, Lata means creeper. So Purkodi, that means she is so beautiful. She looks like a creeper. So that is the other implication of the creeper is creeper cannot stand on its own. It needs a pole, so it winds around the poles. That's why she is also dependent on Krishna. She is not alone. So this Purkodi is always gaining, is always needing the support of Krishna for her existence. So that is the kind of, the greatness that you have, oh beautiful lady, Purkodiye. Putra Aravu Alkol Punamayile. So he's also again talking about the slender waist of this girl. Putra Aravu means this, this snakes. The snakes, the snake's nest. It stays in the anthill. The snakes always when it goes in the anthill, it becomes very small. It when it is outside, it is so big, and then it spreads its roots, etc. When it goes inside that, this anthill, it reduces itself and comes into a very small form. So that means this lady is also so great, but at the same time so humble. Putra Raval called Punamaile. Punamaile means Punamaile means you are like a, this forest peacock. So that means you are like a peacock. Punamaile, so beautiful. So she's talking about the beauty of this girl. Purkodiye Punamaile. Podarai, please come and join with us. Come, start coming and joining with us. Podarai. Sutrattu Torimar Yellarum Vandinin. That means all these Sutram means all the relatives. Torimas, all your friends, all the relatives and friends have all joined, all come into your place. Sutratram Vandinin Mutram Pugundu. That means they all come inside. You're inside in the inner courtyard. They're all standing in the inner courtyard. Mughil Vannan Perpad. And they have also started chanting the name of the Lord. Mughil means cloud. Vannan means the person who is of the cloud, the color of the cloud, Neela Mega Shama, Shama. We call the Shama means it's blackish in color. So Mughil Vannan. So that means he's the color of the clouds. So he's the Perpad. That means we are chanting the name of the Krishna. Krishna itself means darkish in color, one meaning of the Krishna. And therefore we are chanting the name of Krishna, and then still you are sleeping. Podarai, Mughal Vandan Perpada, Chitradi. You are not even making a movement of your body. At least if you make a movement of the body, we know that you have listened to whatever we have said, and therefore Chitradi. That means you are not even making a movement of the body. Pesad, you are not even responding to us. You are not saying that, oh, okay, I have now got up, I'll just come, freshen myself and then come back and come and join you. You don't even respond to that. Chitrade, Pesade, Selvapendatin. You are such a wealthy person because his father is such a person who has got so much of this cows and then Palaganangal. Karavaigal Panakal. That means you are such a wealthy person. Pendati Selva Pendana, wealth, not only in terms of possessing this kind of cows and the house and all those landed property, but also your wealth in terms of the bhakti, love for Lord Krishna. That is also selva pendatini. Yetru kurangam. We don't understand yetrika urangam. That means I don't understand porul. We don't understand the purpose of your sleeping. We don't understand because you are so much attached to Krishna Paramatma. And therefore, you should come and then join us. And therefore, instead of doing that, you are only sleeping. We don't understand the purpose of your sleep, and therefore she is being woken up in this particular pasaram. So this incidentally, you can see the beautiful choice of words of Andal. So the peacock, generally the peacock only when it it starts spreading its wings and started dancing, when it happens only when it sees dark clouds. So here he is talking the word Mughilvanna. Mughilvanna means it is dark. So that means the Krishna is like, you are like a peacock and Krishna is like the clouds. So when the dark clouds, so when the dark clouds are being seen, the peacock becomes so happy and then it gets starts dancing. So that's why we are all talking about Krishna's name, and therefore you are not coming here and you are not coming and joining with us and chanting the name a lot and dancing and enjoying the Krishna's nama, but you are still sleeping that. So that is what is the meaning of this pasaram. Let's move on to the next pasaram. Let me have the next volunteer.
Peri Bhagavati ji.
Om Namo Narayana.
Om Namo Narayana. Kanaithilang Katcherumai.
Kannethilam Kattrerumai. Kannethilam Kattrerumai.
Kandrukirangi.
Kirangi. Kandrukirangi.
Ninaithu mulai valiye.
Ninaithu mulai variye. Ninaithu mulai valiye.
Nindrupal sora.
Nindrupal sora. Nindrupal sora.
Nanaithillam sherakum.
Nanaithillam serakum. Nanaithillam serakum.
Narchelvantangai.
Narchelvantangai. Narchelvantangai.
Panithalai Veelanin.
Panithalai Veelanin. Panithalai Veelanin.
Vasal Kadaipatri.
Vasal Kadaipatri. Vasal Kadaipatri.
Sinathinal Tennilangai.
Sinathinal Tenilangai. Sinathinal Tenilangai.
Omanai Chatra.
Omanai Chatra. Komanai Chatra.
Manathu Kiniyanai.
Manattu Kiniyanai. Manattu Kiniyanai.
Padavum ni Vaitiravai.
Padavum ni Vaitiravai. Padavum ni Vaitiravai.
Inithan Elindirai.
Inithan Elundirai. Inithan Elundirai. Elundirai.
Idanna Perurakam.
Idanna Perurakam. Idanna Perurakam.
Anaithillattarum.
Anaithillattarum. Anaithillattarum.
Arindelo Rempavai.
Arindelo Rembavai. Arindelo Rembavai.
Thank you. Next person.
Kalaiselvi P. Kalaiselvi ji. Yes, ji. Om Namo Narayana.
Om Namo Narayana. Kanaithilang Katcherumai.
Kanaithilang Kattrerumai. Kanaithilang Kattrerumai.
Kandrukirangi.
Kandrukirangi. Kandrukirangi.
Ninaithu mulai valiye.
Ninaithu mulai valiye. Ninaithu mulai valiye.
Nindrupal sora.
Nindrupal sora. Nindrupal sora.
Nanaithillam sherakum.
Nanaithillam serakum. Nanaithillam serakum.
Narchelvantangai.
Narchelvantangai. Narchelvantangai.
Panithalai Veelanin.
Panithalai Veelanin. Panithalai Veelanin.
Vasal Kadaipatri.
Vasal Kadaipatri. Vasal Kadaipatri.
Sinathinal Tennilangai.
Sinathinal Tennilangai. Sinathinal Tennilangai.
Omanai Chatra.
Komanai Chatra. Komanai Chatra.
Manathu Kiniyanai.
Manathu Kiniyanai. Manathu Kiniyanai.
பாடவும் நீ வாய் திறவாய்.
பாடவும் நீ வாய் திறவாய். பாடவும் நீ வாய் திறவாய்.
இனித்தான் எழுந்திராய்.
இனித்தான் எழுந்திராய். இனித்தான் எழுந்திராய்.
இதென்ன பேருறக்கம்.
ஈதென்ன பேருறக்கம். ஈதென்ன பேருறக்கம்.
அனைத்தில்லத்தாரும்.
அனைத்தில்லத்தாரும். அனைத்தில்லத்தாரும்.
அறிந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய்.
அறிந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய். அறிந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய். Thank you,
Next
Guruji.
person. Thank you. Next person.
Rajeshwari Uday Kumar ji. Please.
Thank you, ma'am. Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaskaram. Let's do once again. கனைத்திளங்கச்செருமை.
கனைத்திளங்கற்றெருமை. கனைத்திளம் கற்றெருமை.
கன்று கிறங்கி.
கன்று கிறங்கி. கன்று கிறங்கி.
நினைத்து முலை வழியே.
நினைத்து முளை வழியே. நினைத்து முளை வழியே.
நின்று பால் சோர.
நின்று பால் சோர. நின்று பால் சோர.
நனைத்தில்லம் சேராக்கும்.
நனைத்தில்லம் சேராக்கும். நனைத்தில்லம் சேராக்கும்.
நற்செல்வன் தங்காய்.
நற்செல்வன் தங்காய். நற்செல்வன் தங்காய்.
பனித்தலை வீழனின்.
பனித்தலை வீழனின். பனித்தலை வீழனின்.
வாசல் கடைபற்றி.
வாசல் கடைபற்றி. வாசல் கடைபற்றி.
சினத்தினால் தென்னிலங்கை.
சினத்தினால் தென்னிலங்கை. சினத்தினால் தென்னிலங்கை.
கோமானைச் செற்ற.
கோமானைச் செற்ற. கோமானைச் செற்ற.
மனத்துக்கினியானை.
மனத்துக்கினியானை. மனத்துக்கினியானை.
பாடவும் நீ வாய் திறவாய்.
பாடவும் நீ வாய் திறவாய். பாடவும் நீ வாய் திறவாய்.
இனித்தான் எழுந்திராய்.
இனித்தான் எழுந்திராய். இனித்தான் எழுந்திராய்.
இதென்ன பேருறக்கம்.
ஈதென்ன பேருறக்கம். ஈதென்ன பேருறக்கம்.
அனைத்தில்லத்தாரும்.
அனைத்தில்லத்தாரும். அனைத்தில்லத்தாரும்.
அறிந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய்.
அறிந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய். அறிந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய். Thank you, Guruji.
Next person.
Tara Devi ji. Tara Devi ji, please.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram. Let's do line by line. கனைத்திளங்கற்றெருமை கன்று கிறங்கி.
கனைத்து இளங்கற்று எருமை கன்றுக்கு இறங்கி. கனைத்து இளங்கற்று எருமை கன்றுக்கு இறங்கி.
நினைத்து முலை வழியே நின்று பால் சோர.
நினைத்து முளை வழியே நின்று பால் சோர. நினைத்து முளை வழியே நின்று பால் சோர.
நனைத்தில்லம் சேராக்கும் நற்செல்வன் தங்காய்.
நனைத்து இல்லம் சேராக்கும் நற்செல்வன் தங்காய். நனைத்து இல்லம் சேராக்கும் நற்செல்வன் தங்காய்.
பனித்தலை வீழனின் வாசல் கடைபற்றி.
படித்தலை வீழ நின் வாசல் கடைப்பற்றி. பனித்தலை வீழ நின் வாசல் கடைப்பற்றி.
சினத்தினால் தென்னிலங்கை கோமானைச் செற்ற.
சினத்தினால் தென்னிலங்கை கோமானைச் செற்ற. சினத்தினால் தென்னிலங்கை கோமானைச் செற்ற.
மனத்துக்கு இனியானை பாடவும் நீ வாய் திறவாய்.
மனத்துக்கு இனியானை பாடவும் நீ வாய் திறவாய். மனத்துக்கு இனியானை பாடவும் நீ வாய் திறவாய்.
இனித்தான் எழுந்திராய் இதென்ன பேருறக்கம்.
இனித்தான் எழுந்திராய் ஈதென்ன பேருறக்கம். இனித்தான் எழுந்திராய் ஈதென்ன பேருறக்கம்.
அனைத்தில்லத்தாரும் அறிந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய்.
அனைத்து இல்லத்தாரும் அறிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். அனைத்து இல்லத்தாரும் அறிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
Thank you. Let's see the meaning of this pasaram. In this pasaram, she is addressing another girl whose brother is a very close friend of Krishna Paramatma. Kanaithu ilang katru erumai kandrukku irangi ninaithu molai valiye nindru paal sor. In this case, the previous pasaram we saw that that person was milking all the cows in the that one. Here this man has got a lot of buffaloes. Erumai, we also saw them. Kilvanam Vellan Dermichirivid in that 8th pasaram also we saw they were also growing buffaloes also. So Kanaithu, that means it is started braying. This Kanaithu ilang katru, that means young this buffalo that is also milking, capable of milking milk. They giving milk. Kanaithilang katcherumai kandru, because it has not been milked by that this cow herd. It starts thinking about our young one. Kandru means the young one of that buffalo. Then when it starts thinking about the young one, it starts completely this completely pouring this milk. Kandrikan ninaithu molai valiye nindru paal. So that means it is standing and then pouring the milk out from its udders. Because the thought of that young one has come, immediately the emotion brings out the milk from that cow, from that buffalo. It starts pouring that milk into that because the cow is somewhere else, because it is pouring into that in front of their house. It becomes that the whole place has become nanaithi illam sherakam. It has become completely marshy because the buffaloes are pouring their milk, and the entire place has become completely marshy, slush. Nanaithi illam sherakam narchelvan tangai. So the Narchelvan means that great person, the great wealthy person. You are the sister of that great that wealthy person. So why is it that this person although he is not milked, he is called as Narchelvan? Because he has been called by Krishna the previous night, saying that you come to me, I got an assignment for you, I want to spend time with you early in the morning, so you please come. So this person has left out all his duties and has gone to Krishna. So that's why these buffaloes have not been milked also. So Narchelvan Tangai. Panithalai Veedanin Vasal Kadai Patri. So that means not only our feet is in that that kind of cold milk. From the top also this this fog, because of the fog, all these dews are falling on our head. So both our feet and the head are having become so cold. Panithalai Veedanin. Therefore we are not able to stand properly, and therefore you are holding on to your this your door, the front door of your house. Panithalin Vasal Kadaipatti. So we are holding it so that you will have some kind of a this stability to stand in front of you, because we have been completely taken over by this the cold, both at our feet as well as at our head. So then she is taking Sinathinal Tennilangai Koman etc. Manathikiniyane Padum. So you'll have to open your mouth. We are all going to sing about Ramachandra Murthy. So she is talking about Rama here. Sinathinal Tennilangai, that means Tennilangai means the southern Lanka, Sri Lanka. Koman, that means the king of the southern Lanka, Ravana. Chetra, that means Rama. Sinathinal, out of his this anger towards Ravana, Rama went all the way down to Lanka, Chetra, and gained victory over this Ravana. Manathikinya, literally translating the word Rama. Ramante sarve asmin iti Ramaha. That means when everybody can, when people can enjoy the thought of the thought of Rama, that is why it's called as Rama. Even if a person thinks about Rama in his mind, he gets happiness, and that's why that is the meaning of the word Rama. So that's what she is literally translated Manathikinya. That means if anybody thinks about Rama, it gives him happiness, complete happiness. And so we want to sing about Ramachandra Murthy. So that's why Parameshwar also Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame. Rame means I'm enjoying in Rama. I'm enjoying the thought of Rama, and therefore he's called as Manathikinya. So we want to think about. So Andal in this Thiruppavai has translated a lot of Sanskrit words into pure Tamil. So Rama literally means Manathikinya. So Manathikinyane Padavumni Vaitha. We want to sing about that, and therefore why are you not opening your mouth? Inithan Irindra, at least even now, at least from now onwards, Irindra, get up. What kind of a long sleep you are having? That means other than you, all the people in the house have woken up. They're hearing our noises. All the people have woken up, and you are not woken up. That is one meaning of that. Another meaning is Anaitillattaram. People in the surrounding areas, because of we are shouting, asking you to get up. All the surrounding people have all woken up, and we are able to see them coming out. Or other way of looking at Anaitillattaram Marindal, that means the fact that you are still sleeping is known to all other people, because now we are waking up. So that means at least have some shame, saying that other people are knowing that you are such a like Kumbhakarni started sleeping even after the dawn is after the day is dawned. So please get up. That is another meaning of that. Now, incidentally, the interesting aspect of this pasuram is one of these Vakyana Kartas have given a beautiful meaning to this. They are saying this girl is being provoked by these people saying that Rama, saying that Rama is the Manathikanyan. Rama is the person who is pleasant to our hearts. Because the previous day, there was an argument, there was a debate going on between these Gopikas, the people. One group took this view that Rama is the Manathik, Rama is the best person who is very pleasing. Other people took, no, Krishna. This girl was the leader of that girl who spoke on behalf of Krishna. She said, how can you say that Rama is Manathikanyan? Rama has got only one wife. Even that wife, he did not, she was a Rajakumari. She was that Rajakumari was taken to the forest by Rama. There, at least if you had taken proper care of her, she allowed her to be taken away by Ravana. So he goes all the way and then fights with Ravana and then asks Sita to enter into this, Agni Pravesha. And then after that, when he comes back, when she is pregnant, Rama sends Sita to, the forest and all those things. How can Rama be Manathikanyan? Look at our Krishna. Krishna has not one wife. He has got 16,108 wives. What did he do? He built a mansion or palace for each one of them and started living with each one of them. That's what Srimad Bhagavatam says. When Narada goes to each one of those, he finds Krishna in each one of the houses, doing different kinds of duties. So that is our Krishna is the most Manathikanyan. How can you say Rama? That is what she was arguing on the previous days. They are just provoking by saying that, since Rama is Manathikanyan, at least she will immediately wake up and then come and fight. No, how can you say that? At least the process of waking her up. So that's what that's one of the beautiful explanation given by one of the Vyakyana Kartas. So that is what they are saying, that Rama is the Manathikanyan, at least he will come and fight back. Now, if you take these two pasarams together, 11 and 12, there is an interesting aspect of dharma which comes out in this. Normally, we have what is known as the Samanya Dharma, and there is something called Vishesha Dharma. Samanya Dharma is what you are supposed to do normally, any day. You get up in the morning, wake up, do Sandhya Vandanam, all those things, etc. Then there are certain Vishesha Dharmas. If there is something which is to be done especially on that day, Samanya Dharma gets precedence over that. Now, in the first pasaram that Gopa, what was doing is he was milking his cows, doing his duties regularly. Even if a person does all his duties regularly, Bhagavan is pleased with them, and therefore he is also being called as this Kutramondilla the call. So that means he is also a good person. But in the second pasaram, the person is not doing his duty of milking though, because Krishna has asked him to. That is a special dharma, Vishesha Dharma. When Vishesha Dharma takes place, the Samanya Dharma can be pushed aside, or you can focus more on this Vishesha Dharma. So that's what is being talked of. Example be given by Apurva Acharya. Supposing if there is a procession of the Lord taking place, Tiruvidi Purapadu in, let's say, Srirangam. So there are this tol tangikal. That means the people who keep the Bhagavans on the shoulders and walking along. At about, let's say, 6 o'clock in the evening, Bhagavan is having this procession. They are supposed to do Sandhya Vandanam before the sun sets, because you should Kanamal, Konamal, Kandu. You should see the sun before you do at the time when you do the evening Sandhya Vandanam. Supposing if these people say that because I got to do Sandhya Vandanam and then keep the Bhagavan in a place and then start doing the Sandhya Vandanam, that is not permitted, because they are doing the special Vishesha Dharma of taking the procession of the Bhagavans, this Archavatara, and then they are supposed to continue that, and maybe after 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock that they can do the Sandhya. There is a Prayaschitam you can do. If you are not completed on time, you can do a Prayaschitam Gayatri and then complete the Sandhya. So that is Samanya Dharma. When there is a clash between Samanya and Vishesha Dharma takes place in Samanya Dharma. So that person who is doing in this 12th pasaram is because he has gone to Krishna, and therefore he has not been able to milk the cows. Even that person is called as Narchelvan. So because he is doing this Vishesha Dharma. So that aspect is coming out in this 11th and 12th pasaram. So let's continue our discussion tomorrow on 13th pasaram. Srimati Vishnu Chittarya Manonandana Hetave Nandanandana Nandaye Godaye Nityamanga. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu.
Namaskaram Guruji. Beautiful explanation of Samanya Dharmam and the Vishesha Dharmam, and the example that you gave about Sripadan and Tangihal is excellent, Guruji. Thank you so much. I would like to chant the ending prayer for today. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने श्रीराम नाम वरानन ओम नम इति हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Guruji.
Dhanyavad.
Thank you, devotees.